Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Wednesday, the 1st of September 2021, the first day of spring, where just in a few minutes I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 fell slightly today to close at 7,527 points. Consumer staples and discretionary stocks, which is pretty much most of the retailers, were among the worst performers, while energy companies were some of the best. Given the small drop in the overall index, there was some pretty big falls among large companies. Wesfarmers was off 3.3%, while Fortescue was 3.2% lower. Rio Tinto was off 2.4%, Woolworths fell by 1.6%, BHP dropped 1.3%, and CSL was down 0.9%. Making up for the laggards were the banks and Telstra. National Australia Bank was up more than 2%, while Westpac and Commonwealth Bank were both around 1% higher. Telstra was 1.3% higher. The best performers on the day were Newey, which was up more than 5%. It's been beaten around in the last couple of sessions, and I'm sure shareholders appreciated the reprieve. Next best was Illumina, up 4.8%. The worst performers were Vitamins Group Blackmores, which has run hard since its strong result last week. It was down 6.7% today, and not helping was the fact that its biggest rival, Swiss, reported tough trading conditions during July and August. And biotech group Mesoblast ended down 5.4% following yesterday's 15% drop. The fall came despite the company clarifying comments from the US Food and Drug Administration. Mesoblast said the FDA had not put on hold its clinical development program of its flagship drug to treat acute respiratory distress syndrome in adults with COVID-19. Metcash reported solid sales in the 16 weeks till the middle of last month in a sign that people continue to shop locally. Metcash supplies to independent retailers such as IGA stores. Sales were higher than pre-pandemic, though not quite the level of May to August last year when shutdowns had hit the nation. Its share price today fell 2.5%. In economic news, June quarter growth figures from the Bureau of Statistics show a 0.7% expansion during the 3 months. The result was much better than most market economists expected, and it triggered a rise in the Australian dollar to 73.1 US cents. Bond yields also rose slightly. The snapshot of the economy shows that ahead of the lockdowns and restrictions along the East Coast, consumers were spending and businesses were investing. It also means Australia will avoid a double-dip recession, given the current quarter is almost certain to show a contraction in economic growth. Just recapping Wall Street, major indices finished lower with the S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrial Average and tech-heavy Nasdaq all off 0.1%. That's it for the afternoon market report for Wednesday, the 1st of September 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join me tomorrow morning for the Thursday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.